here yet. Sorry, I'm still setting stuff up. I was going late kind of live. What's going on, Ink? Good to see you over there on Twitch. Thank you for coming over here. We're just going to be talking about some stuff in a minute. Might be me alone because I was busy with the kids and I forgot to talk to my buddy, and he might be busy this week. And last week I was sick, guys, so I wasn't able to make a show. But I'm feeling better, and I'm here. It was Town Hall Day. Town Hall was kind of interesting. I was going to see if they put up notes about it on Peaked or not. We used to have a lot of people that paid attention to the town halls and put up some really good stuff. But, the community definitely, unfortunately, we've seen some people leave, seen some people lose some interest. And we're kind of hoping that all comes back as we hope this game, does pretty good. As you can see, it's not here, the town hall stuff. So we'll have to kind of go. I did listen to it, but I was working. I probably want to give it another listen to see if I missed anything big. Anybody who joins in the chat can let me know if there was something big they took away from the show. Hey, what's going on? We got a few other first-time chatters. And Nog, if you got a question, go ahead and ask it. If it's about the game, I'll try to answer it. And I'm not really sure how to say the other day. Hey, and hey, thank you, Daz, for joining as well. I'll go ahead and throw that up there. What the hell is this? It's Splinterlands. So, if you've never played Splinterlands, there are links to join the game. You can always join the game. There's also some other people you could join it from, and they might give you some different stuff if you look into it. When you play this game, you can play in a couple different modes. You can play in the Frontier mode. This is our free mode. So anybody can come. They can play here. Costs no money. You get a free account. You play and you can win cards. These cards are worth money, but not very much money. I'll show you. Market. If we go to the market and we go to Frontier cards, most of them are worth about a penny. Some of them, like the summoners, are worth like 4 cents, and people will buy them. The legendary cards are actually kind of rare. So you see this one's currently listed at $29. I don't know if anyone will pay $29 for those, but they are kind of hard to get your hands on. And, this is the free version of the game. Now, you can also play, if you get into the game, you buy a spell book currently for $10. You can get into the crypto part of the game. That's these other ones. Modern, Wild, and Survival. Really, those you get into later on in the game. But the quick breakdown, in Survival, you can use your cards. But once they die in battle, they have a cooldown before they can use it again. Modern only uses the 2 newest sets of cards. This is similar to other kind of card games that are out there. And Wild lets you use any card that has ever been printed in the game to do battle with. Each one has different rewards, and for playing the game, if you're on the crypto side, you earn the Splinterlands token. The Splinterlands token, while not doing very well recently, has actually not fell off as much as Bitcoin, Ethereum, some of the other big coins in the market. This ecosystem has kind of shown that it's not worried about the price of Bitcoin or worried about the price of some of their coins as much. It's really just waiting to see if more people join into it. Yeah, and one of the things you can do if you join this and you get into it at all. Oh, and that's interesting. I didn't know. And hello to the other people that are here. I didn't know that I could get get chat to summarize my YouTube videos afterwards. That would help, because one of the other things you can do if you get into the ecosystem, Splinterlands plays on Hive, and what I was showing you originally, these are people who are doing posts about playing the game and earning a reward. The rewards on Hive are kind of complicated. I'm not going to go into them, but you get half of what you see here. The way Hive works is I can give this person an upvote. So I'll give this vote an upvote really quick. And when I give it an upvote, it pays them a little bit more money. But the rewards are split. Now, this is actually a really old post, so I shouldn't have done that. This one is 13 days ago. If I go to the community, here, let me go to my following feed. See, these are some of the people that I follow. I'm sure somewhere in here somebody will post something about Splinterlands. Obviously, on Hive, you can post about whatever you want, as you see. I follow a lot of different people. Some of them post poetry, some of them post pictures. There's Hive Pizza. Here's a Splinterlands person. So here's Mango Juice. He did this post. He's talking about the cards. It takes a little bit of skill to learn how to do this. And then I can give him a vote. He's earning $17 on this post. I'll push that up a tiny bit, maybe. Well, this wasn't old, was it? It has to be within 7 days of posting. Yeah, this was within 14 hours. It might just not be updating immediately on there. My vote usually gives them, yeah, see, 2 cents. The mighty 2-cent vote there to 77 from 77 to 79 cents. And then they just earned that little money. So you got the ads done. I'm sorry. Yeah, I can't control the ads on Twitch. I do not play that many ads on my YouTube channel, but over here. So, yeah, you do automatically once you get into the game. If you pay the $10 to get to get into the game, into the crypto part, you also get a Hive account. So you get both of those together when you come into Splinterlands. So it allows you to interact with both ecosystems. And you could see, like I said, you don't make a lot of money in this. I mean, this is not really going to be a get-rich-quick scheme. It's more like if you like the game and then you like posting about the game or you like posting about anything in the Hive in the ecosystem that people like, you end up earning a little bit of money. You can see I share my YouTube videos over here. Sometimes a big whale gives me a little bit more. This one was worth 19. But again, I only get half. You see it says author. You might not see it, but it says author gets $9.83. Most of the time I just get a few dollars from a few of my friends that follow me. And you can post whatever you want on this account. But there are some rules. I'll just break it down really quickly. You do have to have eventually some staked Hive to be able to make posts and make comments. Now, your account will come with a little bit, but over time you need to keep adding a little bit to the wallet. You don't need a lot. I have 13,000. You need a lot less than that to do a post every now and again. But, it's just part of the game. Yeah, if you're just going to play the game and you're not going to post about it and you're not going to do the Hive side, you don't have to. What you can do is you can join and you can just play for free. You can play the Frontier mode. When you play the Frontier mode, you're going to collect free cards. You're going to earn rewards. You can earn packs of cards to open for playing once you get up into the earlier leagues. You can get Frontier entries. Let's see if I won anything. I don't play Frontier that much as someone who's been in the game for longer, so I probably won't win anything, but this is another way you get rewarded for playing the game. No, I didn't win anything. But every time in a day, if you get 5 wins, 3 times you can earn entries into the contest, and they do the draws. You can see every I think 7 days or so. So and then this is all free. You can play this. You can do up to 50 battles a day. You can earn free cards. You can earn free packs. And when you first come in, to introduce you into the game, they have a campaign. They're going to be launching the second part of the campaign soon. But this is basically, as you do this, they'll give you a few cards. They'll give you some rewards. And it will teach you a little bit about how the battle system works. You'll go through 11, well, I guess it's 10 and then 1, 2, 3. So it's 14 different battles to be introduced to the system. And then you get a couple extra cards added into your account and get an idea of how it works. It is an auto battler, so I can just show you one of my last games in Modern. If I go to my match history here, we can watch me lose a fight really quick. But here's your cards. They do have levels, so as you get the cards, you have to combine them. And then once you set up your lineup, it's going to do the battle for you. You can do it at pretty fast multiples, up to 4x speed on the playback, and you're just going to watch the battle happen. There are some cards that allow you to do some stuff in the regular game, like a little change action, but that's not really in Frontier at this point. That's only in the crypto part of the game. To get money into the game, there's a couple different ways to do it. So if you come over here and you want to get SPS in the game, you can buy it through a credit card or a bank. If you have crypto anywhere else, you can do it that way. And then they also show you all the different places that you can get it. And so you'd be looking to get about $10 worth of SPS to be able to buy your wallet once you wanted to get into the crypto part of the game. You don't have to do that, though, right away. You can just play in Frontier. You can try to level your cards up. You can try to get to the point where you're winning packs and see if you enjoy the game. And they're also going to be adding here pretty shortly a daily wheel for the Frontier players so that you can go ahead and, what do you call it? When you're playing the game and you complete these quests in Frontier, it's going to let you spin a wheel. And then the wheel's going to have a chance to win some bigger prizes. Yeah, like I said, like that's. I mean, this is the easy way in the game that you can get money in, but unfortunately, you do need to use one of those. Where is the get? So this is a credit card or a bank transfer, any kind of fiat coming in. I thought this included PayPal for some reason. Let me click on this. Cookies enhance your experience. Okay, I'll check cookie. Hit continue. Google. Oh, so you can continue. Well, guys, maybe remind me. And hey, Paul, and Dennis, can you get money into this with? Yes. Let me get out of there with PayPal. I thought you could. I did think you could. I did a long time ago, but I'll double check on that, Nog. Maybe somebody else in the community will be able to tell you if you can bring money in with PayPal or not. I thought you could. You might be able to. I think PayPal is a fiat on-ramp. I just don't really want to log in right now on the stream and go through that whole thing. Oh, okay. PayPal works for credits. Okay, yeah, so... Oh, I wasn't on the credits page. I was on the crypto page. So, yeah, if you want to bring money in, here you go. You can bring in cash. So this would be another way to bring in $10 to buy your spellbook. You bring in 10,000... You buy 10,000 crypto... 10,000 of these and it'll be $10.70. There's a little fee for bringing money in, but you can do PayPal, Venmo, or crypto over here. Yeah, thanks, guys. You can buy credits. I totally forgot about credits. So credits, unlike the dark energy crystals and SPS that are crypto coins, this is basically guaranteed that 1,000 of these is $1. So I have 949 credits left. That's basically guaranteed that is always going to be 94 cents. So yeah. Yeah, and to sell stuff and get money out of the game, you just need to have a way for you have to have a book. So they don't let you make money from the game unless you buy your book. Which, thank you for mentioning that. So, it's one of those things you need to do. So if you get into the game, you try it out for free and you like it, you start finding, and obviously, you might be incentivized, right? If you're playing the game and one of the first cards you flip over from the game is this guy, and it's a card you could sell for maybe $30, well, then you might want to buy a $10 spellbook because you could turn around and sell a card for $30. If you pull this legendary card, it's only worth 64 cents. Now, I don't know why this guy is worth so much. Maybe that's misleading. So I don't want to really say you can get $29 for that card. It might just be that only 2 people are willing to sell it right now, and they want $29 for it. Is there any other ones that are going for that much? See, you can see I don't even have that many of the Frontier cards because I don't play Frontier mode enough to even own most of these cards. Those are the ones I own. If I go back to the market, let's see if I just filter this to the legendary cards. Yeah, see, that 29 is probably misleading. Most of the legendary cards are only about anywhere from a nickel to like 60, 70 cents. But again, these are cards you would get for free just for putting in time and getting lucky. Yeah, and if you sold them for real money, what happens when you sell a card? You get the dark energy crystals, and you get them. So right now, dark energy crystals are, a 1,000 is worth 56 cents. So if I sold a card for 56 cents, I would get 1,000 crystals. And then I could turn around and use those 1,000 crystals to buy 56 cents worth of other cards. Like, I'll kind of show you, because I've been selling some cards. This is Peak Monsters. This is just a third-party site that lets you kind of track your account and see what's been going on. So, and if I go to my Explorer, I can see somebody bought 3 of my cards I was selling for $2.45. So I was selling these 3 cards, and you can see that's only $2, $6, $7 or so. $2, $6, yeah, like $7, but I got 12,000 dark energy crystals. Now, the interesting thing about that is Splinterlands sells packs. So I sold $7 worth of cards. But if I go to the shop and I wanted to buy the card packs they sell, so this is the current new set, and this is the current pre-sale set. So I could go in here to Conclave Arcana, and a standard pack is 4,000 of those dark energy crystals, which, if you wanted to buy it with credits, would be 4,000 credits. This is $4. But dark energy crystals, 4,000 dark energy crystals is only about $2.25 so each one of those ones where I got $2.45, I could end up buying 3 packs that would normally cost about $12, but I could buy them on sale. This is where getting into the crypto side of the game and learning about it can be helpful. It's okay to use credits to buy like a spell book to get into the game, because that always costs $10. But when you start buying packs, you don't want to buy them with credits. You want to buy them with DEC, but then you have to know how to jump through the hoops and get into the crypto side of the game. There are videos out there and stuff that kind of go on that. So yeah, and Brave Tofu, he has the best person if you use his link. A few people have used my link, but only a few since the reset. But this is another thing. If you have a lot of friends and you get into the game, you can become an ambassador. And I don't push this, and I really don't push it because of Brave Tofu and the offer that he has. He'll lend you cards to play the game and stuff. So I don't want to fight with him. He has the best deal out there. He's pretty easy to find if you search for him. And he helps people out. But, it's pretty cool that these 2 people did join off of my videos. It's really because he just has so much. He's one of the bigger whales in the account. So far, it looks like Bebe won't be coming in, guys. So you just got me. Nord, that was pretty much a lot just for you. So hopefully that was helpful. Today, we did have our town hall. Paul, DeFizz, iBlast, what did you guys think? I know you're over on YouTube. I don't know if any of the... And then we got Zenk over here on Twitch. I don't really think it was like the best or the craziest town hall we've ever had. It was kind of laid back. It was kind of interesting. We did find out about the crypto wheel, but Blaze kind of let that slip when he was on the show with the People's Guild. So Bajangles already got that out of him, so I already knew that the wheel was coming. We did get a little bit of an update of what they're currently working on, which the next kind of main things I got from it is that they are working on the regular team. The boss monster fighting being added into the game, and the guild update after that. And then Cryptomancer is working on the buildings for land. So those are the big things they're working on landing. The other big thing they talked about are our sales. So Escalation presale. It's kind of interesting. I saw Aftersan do a video on this, and he was like, he doesn't like this version of the presale because it's been, you know, I think some people would say we sold we're just under 140,000 packs or 170,000 packs. We're like 169. That this looks like it didn't go that good, right? Currently, I think a lot of people are feeling like this didn't go good, but I think people are forgetting a little bit about how wild the end of the Conclave Arcana presale was. This format is the better format than the one where they get the early points for going early, because on the very last day, the big whales are going to start fighting with each other. In my opinion, this is what I think, and I know it's just impatient for us to watch them fight for this, but we won't know right away, right? Because like right now, it's looking like, you know, Brave Tofu is number one by 1 pack. Like Vodkis isn't going to come in and at least buy 2 packs. But when you look through here, you have Brave Witch, you have Yabba Matt. He might stay there. Matt doesn't always worry about being in the top 6. You have Druid's Blood here, and then you have Jeff Open Cards. But some of the names that are missing, see, AJ, he's here with 3,000, but I know he wants to take another shot. He was 7th place last time. He wants to try to get this up into here. So I don't know for sure if they're going to do that. Also, we're missing some names like a Housewife for the Win. We're a few other big names who aren't here yet. Lorcas is kind of chilling down here. Is he just going to take this one, you know, down here? Or is he going to be looking to pop his way up into this area? So, Nog, you can end up getting all the cards in the whole system because almost everything is for sale, right? Like if you let it known that you want the cards that are in here, you can get them. Like the newest cards, they're easy to get on the market. All of them are for sale. You could come and buy any of these. But you know, the Splinterlands is not a new game. It's been around for 7 years. So just like any trading card game, how easy is it to get the Pokemon cards from 7 years ago? Not that easy. So if you want these alpha cards, there's a few of them for sale. We're on Legendary right now. But you know, they're a lot more expensive. And the only reason you'd really want these old school simple crypto alpha cards that look in the very old art style is it really if you were a collector, because you're not going to find enough copies to get these to play with them competitively when it comes to most of them. Because most of these, if you click on them, you're going to see there's only a couple for sale, and they're all kind of low level. Where when you look at the newer cards that are for sale, you can see right here somebody's selling a level 9 card for like $5. So that's just because these are the newest cards to come out. The Dark Energy crystals are at a low price, so you can buy the packs relatively cheap, and you can get the cards. Yeah, in theory, Nog, you could try to sell the cards that you get dupes of, and then eventually use that to buy older cards after you spend the $10. That is possible, but you have to have people coming in who want to buy those cards that you can earn for free. So part of this, and this is why I'm doing videos and other people's doing videos, and hey, Erroneous, thanks for coming in, no biggie for being late, is that there has to be a buyer for anything you want to sell, right? So if I go to buy cards right now, if they make Frontier more interesting, I might decide I just want to come and buy these since people are selling them for a penny, right? Because I did this the other day. I came in and I bought I think 4 or 5 of these because mine is only level 2. And I was just tired. It was only level 1 at the time, and I was tired of having a level 1 fire summoner. So I just spent a few pennies and bought the cards. And I could do that if I just wanted to compete, because they give away items in Frontier, right? Even though I'm a player who normally plays with my new card collection, as you can see, if I click here, I got a pretty good collection here. Most of these are maxed out or pretty high level. If I go here in my Rebellion set, most of these are in, you know, pretty high level, if not maxed out. So I play in Modern with the newer cards. But if I wanted to go play Frontier because the new wheel is there, because they're doing special giveaways, that I'm the kind of player who would just come and probably be like, oh, I'll just buy like 10 of these cards, 20 of these cards for a few pennies and a few dollars. When you max cards out, it depends on the card, their level. Like in Epics are level 6, Rares are level 8, so these cards are not quite maxed out yet. Commons are level 10. And it is quite a lot of copies of a card to get a common card to max level. So this guy, you can see a max level card right here. Let me just shrink myself for a minute. How many is 505 cards that were burnt? So basically, when you combine these two cards, this one has 5. It would burn these 5, and this one would go up to 177. This is a really old card. It's a beta card that I ended up clicking on. That's kind of funny. Maybe we could look at this one. These cards are max 10 levels. One of these has 400 cards. That's the new amount for a max common, is only 400 copies. But you can see this was a card that was given out to people for free. So people are selling max copies for like $2 right now. So it really, really changes card to card. Whereas if you look at this card, this one is worth $5 about for a max level common. What's a cave slime? They're worth $4, but only if you unlock them. This is something they did for like a season or two that they're not really doing it anymore, hopefully, on the locking. You get a reward for every match you play. So I'll go to my matches. So when you play a match, here's a Frontier example, right? So here's a match I won. We'll just skip the fight just to show you what happens when you win. So when you win, you're going to get earnings. Where does it show what I earn? Oh, no, wait. You don't earn anything in Frontier for wins. You just earn the wins to win the packs, to get the cards. So here when you play, you don't get anything for them. I forgot about that. But as you get cards, if you get enough to come and play over here, man, I had a bad day the other day. I lost a lot. When you win here, you get, for each win, you get glint and you get SPS. So I got 25 SPS and I got 1,000 glint for winning this fight. Then in the shop, there is a reward store. That did not take me to the right place. Rewards. So this is the glint token, is like a special token where you can come and get cards with it. So you can trade 70,000 of that token I got 1,000 of to get a legendary card. You can trade 300 to get a common card. You could get a chest, so you could open up different chests that can have different prizes in them. Or there's a few different things down here that you can buy. These are extra draws for the giveaways. These are extra things for the gladiator packs. This is extra energy, so if you want to play the game more, you can buy more energy, because you're only allowed so many battles a day. Yeah, erroneous. I can see that, and the surprise thing I'm about to do, guys. Yeah, you get energy, so you get 1 energy per hour, 24 energy a day, but you can buy additional energy with the tokens that you earn if you get into the crypto part of the game, because they have to create some scarcity. I mean, if you could just play the free game 100 million times a day, all the time, then so many people would earn the cards, they just would be worth nothing. So they have to put some kind of limitation in here just to slow that down. Still, over time, eventually, the cards, as you can see, they're down. Most of them are down to be only worth a penny. And that's just because over time, anything you can earn for free and people can sell, the price is going to get driven down on those assets, unless enough people come into the ecosystem that a lot of them want to buy those cards. Yeah, I mean, it depends when you play. It's naturally you can play 24 battles a day to 30 battles a day. Each battle takes roughly 5 minutes to play. Maybe longer if you like watching the battles. Nug. So I mean that's what it is. There is practice modes and there's challenge modes if you get a couple friends into the game where you can challenge each other and play for free to practice the game. And you don't have to spend any money for that. This challenge system right here. So you can come in and you can pick. You can really go whether you want to practice as a novice, if you want to actually just play the game with max level cards just to see what it looks like. You can go ahead and put it in here and it will let you use the cards and challenge each other and play the game all you want. So that's another option for learning how to play the game and get good at it. But people might have noticed I have a lot of SPS here, or a lot more than I normally have sitting in my liquid staking wallet. So I decided I was going to do this live. I was going to let Bebe do it. I told you so that I did FOMO into this a little bit, guys. Now, unfortunately, that wallet that got hacked, I lost a bit of money, so I'm not going to be able to go for the 3,000 packs I wanted. But I am going to do an escalation buy. So if we go to the shop and we go to escalation, currently, if we go to the leaderboard, I am sitting at where I'm pretty low. I'd only bought a few packs. I'm way down here, right there at 128. So I'm only getting the rare title. And at 195, I mean, I'm not that, I'm pretty high up. I'd probably get the title. With the way things currently look, I don't think I would get pushed past 250, but you never know. But today, I'm going to be purchasing, so I'm at 195. Let's see here. We're going to go to SPS. If I did this right, let me check my calculator here. I want 1,200. I have 195. That's 1,005 times 350. Do I have that much SPS? Yes, I do. So I want 1,005 packs. So this is going to be my last buy into the escalation presale. And I'll talk about why I'm going with my total of 1,200 packs in a minute. I mean, maybe if there's a bunch of people at 1,200, I might buy like 2 more to try to move up the leaderboard if it did something weird, but I highly doubt it. So let's click here. Goodbye to that SPS, guys. It's going to the Dow. And I did not, and I'm proud of myself for this one, guys. I am proud of myself. I did not unstake to do this. I did not want to unstake. Yeah, we'll see, Paul. I don't have quite enough SPS to do another 50 packs, but if it looks interesting, I might. So I think I maxed out my mage wagons now. I got my full amount of those. I can get all 20. I can go in my mana well now, and I can see my 1,200 packs. So the main reason I'm going with the 1,200 is the 1,200 will guarantee me a max copy of the legendary card with 1 extra that I can look to sell or just hold on to have 1 extra copy of to see where the value of that goes. And the the other thing is this also gets me enough, I believe, to get one max copy of the rare. Um, Now you are right. Another 50 gets me another guaranteed gold rare, but I'm not really a gold player, Paul. I'll probably end up selling anything I get that's gold to get some money back from the sale, and then using that to buy some of the cards that I'm obviously gonna need. Yeah, and obviously, maybe I can pull a black foil on one of those claims, and then I'll just have a whole bunch of extra cards to sell, because obviously 1,200 packs is not going to be close to getting me a max set. We talked about this. Max set purchases would be somewhere between 3,000 and like 4,000 packs. I think you could probably pull it off with like 3,200 or so packs. But this is, I really kind of tapped out my ask for the wife and my ability of selling other crypto just to get to this many packs. So, on the bright side, I still do have my 991,000 SPS staked. So I'm coming up on that million mark staked. I'm only 9,000 away. I actually could put myself there. I have 12,000 SPS left of what I was buying today. So what is 12? How many packs does that get me? 12,952 divided by 350. I mean, I can get 37 more, Paul. And so I'll look at that. I'm going to hold on to this. I might see if SPS makes a little run in the next couple days and then turn this into DEC over on tribal decks, because I'm pretty low on my DEC. And I actually might turn this last 12,000 SPS, if it goes on a little run, Paul. I would put it into I would probably put it into Conclave Arcana, because that's the other thing they talked about in the DAO today, is that this is the Escalation shop again. But so Conclave Arcana is only about 3 weeks away from not being on sale anymore with the current burn rate. Now, I'm not sure what I would buy. I'd probably just buy standard packs, to tell you the truth. I had my legendaries, and those did really bad for me. And alchemy, unless you're buying a large amount, I feel like alchemy are not really don't end up working out very well for you. Obviously, if you open one and get a black foil, you got really lucky and it worked amazing. But there's, like Paul's saying, there's still 85% of jackpot cards out there. So I would like to make some kind of purchase of these. Now, obviously, 12,000 SPS isn't going to get me there, but I have a little bit of money sitting out there in some crypto wallets, some USDC that I might bring into the game, just because DEC is giving us a nice discount on these, right? So, if you brought in $100 right now into DEC, it's at 60 cents, so you get a 40% bonus, basically. So it's like bringing $140, basically. And 140 by $4 packs. Oops. Divide that by $4 packs. You get 35 standard packs. And then, you can just hold on to, maybe 35, maybe 50 standard packs. And then, open them with black foil potions, open them with legendary potions after the sale has ended and all those other packs have been burned. I mean, your chances aren't going to get massively better while the DAO has those 50,000 packs. So we'll have to see what we decide to have the DAO do with those packs. I like the idea of having them hold them. I think it's good for the DAO to have an asset that might go up in value a lot, because as Rebellion moves out, Conclave Arcana becomes the main set of cards, besides the new set that comes out next year, or maybe 6 months from now. We don't really know. And it changes things, The other, I went for today the Escalation packs, though, because there is a chance that Escalation is going to be one of the smallest sets of cards we've ever seen. I mean, that's just the way it is. I mean, my purchase should have pushed us up. Yeah, it pushed us past the 170 mark. But still, like, we're only at 170,000 packs sold. I mean, obviously, Conclave Arcana sold way more than that in the Conclave Arcana presale because it almost sold out. And then we've had a decent amount of card packs sold since then. I mean, I know I've bought a couple here and there, 20, 30, 40 packs. Just ripping cards, trying to get more epics because that's my under-leveled cards right now, are the epic cards. So, it's going to be interesting to see exactly how big this is. One of the main reasons I went for the 1,200 packs was to make sure I got max copies of the 2 promo cards. So it is, right now I'm looking at getting 12 copies of this. I'm looking at basically getting a maxed copy along with 4 gold of this guy. And these are both pretty compelling cards for the set. And these are going to be very, very rare. I mean, if you go look at, if we just look at this really quick, bring the calculator over here. So 170,000 packs sold. And you actually need 1,150 to get a max of each one. So that's only 147 max copies of each of these 2 cards. So, I mean, there's a little bit of leeway in there, right? I think somebody will probably get a gold foil. Somebody probably will get a black foil. There's also, there's some extras in the rewards for the leaderboard prizes. If we go down in here, where are the leaderboard prizes? Oh, yeah, and there's the raffle, right? They're giving away a couple in the raffle. I got 1,200 tickets this time. Maybe I'll win something. Yeah. The DAO needs to hold and create revenue for sure. I think one of the things we need to do pretty soon, Druid's Blood, is do a proposal to get them into some of the stuff that lets them make APRs. There's a lot of easy ways to get APRs right now in the crypto world. The kind of funny thing I'll show you really quick. Like, this is the silliest APR, but if the DAO converted some of their money to USDC, you actually make money just for holding this in a wallet. So see all these little interest payments of 25 cents and 33 cents? This is just for holding USDC in a crypto wallet. And the Coinbase wallet is, your keys, your crypto. In theory, it is on the Coinbase chain, so there's chain there. And I've showed people before the bonds program I'm in that AJ runs. And this one, it's basically for holding. You give them Ethereum, and they're paying out 100% currently for basically investing your Ethereum with them. So obviously one is 3% for holding cash and one's 100% right now for investing. But this has also been as low as about 40%. This APR is variable. Also, when you give somebody ETH, well, ETH can go down in value. So I gave them some ETH when ETH was worth $4,000. And so that initial tokens I purchased with those ETH have gone down in value by about half. But ETH can go back up in value, and then my tokens would go back up. But, if I would have held the ETH, it would have went down anyways. So it's one of those interesting things. I think I can actually connect. Yeah, I can connect here and show you guys. I just have to connect my Coinbase wallet. So I have 14 of the things. It's kind of wild to see. The current value cash of my position is only $582 because of how much Ethereum has gone down. But I'm getting a payout, and this is just from a few days, of $18. So $18 payout on $582. I've had a total payout of $900 on this. But I'm still at the negative they're considering me at negative because my deposit value went down so much. because my ETH was worth a lot when I deposited it. Some of the deposits. Basically, this big one. That was the problem. This was back when ETH was worth probably like $3,000 or something. So. Hey, Tails, how's it going? How's it going? Good to see you. You missed my buy. Oops. Let's go ahead and skip this. Forgot to turn the bot off. Oh, I forgot to see where I got on the leaderboard now. Let's go take a look. I think I'm up there near Tails now. Near Tails level. So if I go to Escalation, I went ahead and did up my purchase. It was a pretty big one. Tails, I'm now at 1,200. I did go ahead and want to be able to pick up a max copy of these two cards. And I now will have a max copy of those two cards, even if they're the only cards in the set that I have that are maxed. And it'll be nice. Maybe I pull a gold on this one. I don't know, but we'll have to see. And this should have moved me up on the leaderboard. Yeah, I'm now currently ranked 52, and I might be right behind Tails or right around it. I think or did you go bigger, Tails? Did you actually go for the full set? Tails may have went for the 3,000 buy. Is that where you're at? Let's see. Tails. Oh no, wait. Your name in the game is Sinister. I always forget about that when I'm thinking about it. Well, here, I'll go down to me. I'm at 52. There's me. So I'm at 1,200. I'm right behind Claiborne. There's a lot of us here at this 1,200 mark. I feel like it's a pretty good mark. Because if you're going to go for the 11,150, a lot of us go, I'll do 50 more to get one more legendary card. But if you keep doing that, I'll do 50 more to get one more gold rare. Well, now 50 more to get one legendary. It can escalate pretty quick. This is where maybe buying like a 20 pack buy or something to jump up a little bit could be in there. I don't think 1,200 packs will get a max set. Tails, right? Because it's a pretty big set. I think we need about 3,000 packs. So I'm only going to have about a third of my goal for this right now. That's where I thought it was. Let's see. There's Bejangles. He's at 1,300. So yeah, he's got a little bit extra that he's put in there. And there's Sinister. He's at 1,400. So I see you up there at 34. Are you going to make a play for these top 30 at all, Tails? I mean, I don't want to put your plans out there and stuff, but you get yourself a gold foil of the legendary, right? I mean, if I sell all the golds, Paul, I might get a couple. Like, okay, if I get some luck, you're right. If I pull some black foils, Tails, and I pull some decent gold foil legendaries, you're right. I might be able to swap them around, get enough money to get a full set of cards. You're absolutely right. But I don't count on that because you've seen my luck when I open packs. It's not good. And I'm only opening 1,200 packs. So I don't think the 1,200 is going to be a guaranteed. Like, I don't know. I'd like to say with 1,200 packs, I'll get at least one gold foil legendary and maybe a black foil, like epic or something. But I don't know, man. I didn't get any last time. The best I got was a black foil rare. So we'll have to see what happens there. Oh, yeah, you're right. You get the legendary title as opposed to right now we're sitting around an epic title. Yeah, and I'll see. The big thing is I don't know how, I'll check how much SPS I'll earn. I got my validator running again. I got my staking rewards coming in. I'll see how much more liquid I can get into this 12,000. Right now I could pick up like another 30 packs, but I mean, unless I get that to 50, there's not really a reason to do it. And even then, I'm not looking at getting 500 or 600 more at this point. I kind of made my bed in it, and I'm gonna lie in it. I decided not to unstake my SPS. It took me so long to earn this. I only really want to unstake this if SPS is up at like 50 cents and it's time to take some profit. Maybe even if SPS gets up to like 10 cents or 15 cents and it's time to take a little bit of profit, then maybe take 100,000 out of this to actually get some cash. I don't think I'd want to take this. Like, I didn't want to take this to sell it for. I mean, we are getting pretty good value, right? We're getting $5 worth of value for three. You could pay in 350 SPS, so you're getting 1.4 cents. And I'm not willing to part with my SPS for 1.4 cents in large numbers. So I brought in outside money. Yeah, we'll see, Tails. If it's pretty cool. If I stay in 50th place and get the epic title and stuff, that'll be pretty good for me. I did some decisions. I made my deck less wild competitive, and I made some decisions on land that some people might laugh at. I'm gonna go. I'll show you guys something. So I go to my production here. The main thing I did, I got my production up from about 12. I want to say 12,000 grain an hour to 14,000 grain an hour. Now I need 15,900, but getting it this close has made it so that I burn through my little stockpile of grain much slower. So this was the right move for me. If I go look at my grain plot, so I got this epic grain plot here. And this is the main one that's helping me out. So I put my gold Lux on land with her 28,000 power instead of letting the bot use my gold Lux anymore. I did get one max copy of the epic land card that I put here as well to get that extra bonus for the grain. I got a nice title on here. If I do get that epic title, I'll probably swap in that here. I have a epic artifact. And then I have a couple other pretty high level old cards here. From the set. So this is probably one of my higher ones. And that's helping me out quite a bit. But, I am missing my gold Lux being on the battlefield on the wild, I think. Any close rolls for LL? I don't know what that means, Paul. But, what I did in my land, basically, I was having to sell far too much of my stone for grain. So I took some of my high value cards that were really high PP that were, I was using them. Oh, hey, Gathering. You thought it was a great town hall, huh? Help me with some points you thought were great. I thought it was kind of mellow. I thought it was kind of quick. The main points I brought up so far, Gathering, so you don't have to point them out. The wheel is coming to Frontier, so you can get extra Frontier rewards. Let me get off of here because of the sound. That they are working on boss monsters. The wheel is also going to have like a mini version of boss monsters on it, which could be kind of cool. Both of our sales are coming to an end when it comes to the pre-sale and the Conclave Arcana. So we could see some pack movement and some price in our tokens. Land buildings is also is being worked on the side. I don't really know. Paul, click history? What, match history? Or what are you talking about? I don't even know what the rolls for the LL is. GTM in the house. Hey, Druid's bud. But yeah, I don't. Oh, I'm talking. That's interesting. Oh, my video got little. Too little. Well, I don't want it to be this big. I don't really want it to be all over my face. I don't know what happened here. Share. And I'll make myself much smaller. I didn't mean to make myself so little. Yeah, Bolts, that's true. That's true. On your land plot with the land card. Oh, okay. I didn't know you could click on history there. I've never gotten anything special when I've claimed for it on my land. But you're teaching me something new. I didn't know you could click on history on that plot. Let's go find it again. It's pretty easy to find. If I go to my energy required, it's not the minus hundreds. That's Rooney. It's this one with the minus 80. History. Harvest. Yeah, I was moving around some cards, so I have a bunch of these little micro harvests mixed in here. It's also, I don't know. Labor luck chance is less than 1%. Labor luck rolls 58.5. Card found false. Yeah, I've never found one. So far I've done 55.8 rolls, and my luck is less than 1% because I only have the one land card at max level, and I have not found anything. I don't know if any of you found any land cards. I haven't really seen many people finding them. I think it's because it was so rare. Only a few people have, more than one or two or three of these. So I know it was too rich for my blood to max out any of the other cards. I had to sell my my legendaries just to fund getting my maxed epic. So I'll probably manage these soon. I'll probably come. Well, let me go back to my. I usually claim this when my grain claim is like around 500,000 or so. Obviously, I only have 600,000 grain, so I don't want the grain claim number to be much more than what's looking at. And actually, I'll just claim now. Nope, nothing lucky. Yeah. Paul, I don't know. Should I start waiting 7 days to harvest? I thought that was more on. I didn't know that the 7 days worked on the land card too. I didn't really look into it because I've only got the one epic. I usually don't claim these until 7 days have passed. So I can go into here, and the last time I claimed this was on the 13th, so it's only been 6 days. So I'll wait one more day before I claim this. From the tax collection from my keys. But if I do 7 days, I'll have to see. I'll have to do a little grain buy, basically. Yeah. I can go ahead and do, I think on the modern. Oh, no, we don't have check prizes here. It was on the other one. So I'm at 386 entries. You guys think I will win something? I have won things from this, but it's the same card. I won it in black foil and gold foil arcane. So I was like, why's it got to be the same card? Give me one of the other cards. If you're going to give me 2 maxed copies of a card, I want them to be different cards. So Yeah, no problem, Druids. It's getting a little late for me, and without Baby here, I'm gonna wrap up. I was just kind of waiting to see if Gathering had anything I kind of missed from the town hall that I didn't bring up yet. But I mean, I think I did go over more of it really quickly there. The only other thing I didn't, I was listening to it, not watching it, so I didn't get to see the artwork if it came out. So we'll have to see what happens. I mean, I'm just really hoping that when I open these, I get at least some gold foil legendaries. I know that's not even asking for that. That's not asking for the big rewards, but it'll definitely be hopeful. I don't know. I probably should just open all 1,200 at once. Last time I tried opening them in batches of like 100 or 50, and it just went really bad. So maybe just flip over the 1,200 at once if you can. You open 1,200 at once, or is it only 200? Yeah. Okay, I did go over Gathering that we're ending the sale, and we did talk about 85% of the rewards cards are still in there. So, this is why I'm stopping this here, Gathering. I'm not going to go past 1,200 in this presale. It's really about getting the max promo cards, and then during the regular sale, seeing what's going on, and maybe getting more packs, and then switching over to starting to buy some of the other packs. Because I do believe right now with DEC at a discount, at a pretty substantial discount, that the best buys are Conclave Arcana. I mean, these are really close with where to put your money. Like, especially if you're bringing outside money. Because Escalation packs, you're getting the most you can get for them at a very cheap price, right? Because I think SPS is still 0.006. So 350 of these, it's only running you $2.10 per pack on Escalation. You're getting into the rarest set we're going to have. And if you're buying in any kind of bulk, you're getting free promo cards. And you're getting raffle tickets for the raffle draw. And if you're drying any kind of other bulk, you're also getting a chance to get a title for land. And even if you don't have land, titles do sell. So, now, whereas Conclave Arcana, Gathering is right, currently they cost 4,000 DEC. 4,000 DEC at when DEC is at peg of 0.5. Wow, it's down to 5.6 currently. I don't know where you could buy it at that price that easily, but 0.56 times basically $4. So you're getting those for $2.27. So, and you're having, like he was saying, if you're opening these in any kind of bulk, you have a good chance of pulling some kind of reward. So, yeah, I admit it, Tails. It doesn't make a lot of sense to spend your DEC at the current levels. This is also why I'm selling some of my cards, like my land cards, a little bit cheaper, and I'm willing to sell. I made a couple wagon repair kits, and I sold those a little bit cheaper. And I sold some Phoenix Ash. Oh, has Phoenix Ash been going back up in price? I wanted to see that. Let's see if Survival has pushed the price of that up. Market, other items. There's so many items here now. So wagon kits are still the same. Phoenix Ash. Nope. Hasn't really moved up yet. Not out of the 0.004. So I did pretty good. I sold some at 0.007. I'm trying to sell a little bit more at 0.006. I actually put this up for sale a few days ago. Because of I was hoping Survival would push this. But it looks like we got MV really dumping his Phoenix Ash. So we'll have to get through these massive sell walls here by Envy and who's this? SCI. Yeah, SCI. He's got a lot of sales in here. But we'll see. But But yeah, if I was looking to buy cards, it's definitely not a bad time to bring in credits if you want to buy cards that are on the market. Um, I would like selling, get like using old DEC or even using DEC that you get in. The only thing I've been doing with my DEC recently, I've been sticking more to land because like I said, I've been increasing my grain production. What I've been doing, and I need to go look at this, but I've been looking at my beta cards. And I've been taking certain cards off of the land if I have more cards that I want to put into them. Yeah, like I pulled this shark off the land, and I'm going to be looking to pull this shark off the land. And then I want to combine these two with these three. And maybe pick a few of these up, but I don't know, they're $1, so maybe not. But I want to turn this into one shark on land and then find some other card to replace. And then just replace it back onto that land. I've been doing that with a few of these different cards because I want to do that with these too eventually, right? This is a green card, which means it can be on a land that's making. This could be on like 3 of my lands, and they're at 16, 16, 16, and 1,000. I probably want to combine these two and combine these two, shrink these onto 2, but then I need to find 2 other good green cards that have like 1,000 production. So I'm playing that game right now of trying to make my land do a little better. I don't know. I mean, Rebellion going up is interesting with the PP going up, but I don't know if people would buy them for more yet, Gathering, because Rebellion is currently still in Modern, so I don't think it dipped to its lower price. But I think knowing that Rebellion is supposed to go back up when it moves over, it's gonna help the price of Rebellion stay. Which is nice because, we don't want Rebellion, I think, to be like a Chaos Legion set where it just totally drops off its value. And it'll be interesting to see because I do have a full Rebellion set. I think I maxed out all of these cards. I don't think I left anybody behind. Oh, no, I did. I left behind the big fat guy. Or wait, are those? Let me click. Yeah. And this card, because this card was stupid. And this card was always just too expensive, and then I never thought about getting it to max level. And now, oh yeah, all my cards are locked. I forgot about that. After my other wallet got hacked, just in case I changed my keys on my Hive engine and I locked all of my cards. So, still lets me combine them, but when I look at them, I go, was that a rewards card? So, that's one of the only cards I didn't max out of Rebellion. That's funny. Is these two. I never wanted to pay the money for an Overseer. They're like $50 for a max level one, huh? Interesting. I don't think I'd buy it at this point. All right, guys, unless you have any questions or anything you want to talk about, I think I came in, I did my buy. I had some fun talking to you guys about the town hall. I do think that in the next few weeks, these might run a little bit, or in the next few days, just a tiny bit. I mean, I bought 300,000 SPS, so I moved the price a little bit. Yeah, that's true. I mean, the legendary archons and stuff will go up in price. Chaos legendary ones are good. Also, guys, just to tell you, if you didn't know this, when you go into survival, don't go into expert unless you've been playing a lot, because man, am I getting rolled. I just got. I mean, it doesn't show it here, but I'm just getting rickrolled by bots. I think the only person I fought is Apollo. I fought him once here, and once here. He won both the matches, but this match here, it was like the worst match for either of us because he lost all of his cards but one, and I lost all of my cards. But I mean, these bots are coming with lineups. These teams are no joke. I mean, I don't even have this guy. I don't have a. I'm playing bots that have cards I don't, and it's just they're kicking the crap out of me. So these expert bots are no joke, and they have every single card in the whole system, man. But thanks, guys. It was fun streaming with you guys. Sorry, baby wasn't here. Probably my fault. I didn't warn him it was stream day, and I know he's doing a lot of busy work and other stuff. But it's been fun to hang out for a bit, and thank you so much again for doing this for me, guys. I will, be back next week, hopefully with Bebe, and we'll be able to, recap how the sale went. Maybe, let's see. Escalation, 4 days, so 1, 2, 3, Monday. I mean, I don't remember I'd have to look up the exact time on Monday, but maybe somebody will be streaming the end of the sale. Or maybe the team will be. I don't know. Maybe Blaze or somebody will be doing it. So, be interesting to see. All right, guys. I will talk to you later. Of course, I have to get over here to end the stream.